Welcome back, 8:25, and if you're looking to spring clean your workout plan just in time for the summer season, the best place to start is right from the beginning. And joining me now is fitness trainer Dean Correia to explain. Good morning, Dean.
Good morning.
Thanks for joining us
Thank
this
you
morning.
for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so we're talking about kind of reassessing this whole workout plan, and what's your best advice for doing that?
My best advice is to start from square one. We talk about shaping up for the summertime or whatever it is. We got to figure out, why are we even going to the gym? What are we trying to accomplish? And I think that's what people get away from, especially now we're halfway through the year already. So
right,
2014, those New Year's resolutions, they've either come or gone, probably gone. So you got to get back to why you're even doing it in the first place.
Yeah, they've probably worn off a little bit at this point.
Pretty quickly, I'm sure. Yeah.
And you have an acronym to kind of help us remember all these things that we're talking about here. Tell us about that real quick.
I do. The acronym is exactly that, why work out. So the first part of that is the W, which is what do you want to accomplish? Now when I say this, it's exactly that. What is your goal? When I meet with a client for the first time, I'll talk with them and I'll ask them in their words, what do you want to accomplish? What's your goal? Because my words isn't going to do anything for them. I want them to define to me what they want to do, because when we define this goal, this is setting up our purpose. It would be kind of like, if we don't have this, it'd be like me coming into you today and saying, all right, Dean, what do you want to talk about? Oh, I don't know, what do you want to talk about?
Sometimes saying it out loud too can also help you focus.
Absolutely,
as well.
Absolutely.
All right, then what's H?
H would be, how do you want to get there? So that's having a plan. So if you fail the plan, you plan to fail. That's the old saying.
Yep.
So you got to have a plan. You got to know your nutrition plan. You got to know your workout plan. And again, there isn't any magic in one certain plan. It's just knowing your route and what you've chosen it, sticking to it, and giving a consistent amount of time until you get to where you want to be. But again, it's defining these things in your mind so that it gives your body these signals to accomplish it.
Setting that plan for yourself.
Exactly.
And then, of course, you have to go with executing that plan as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, and then we get the why.
The why, to me, this is the most important part. This is your reasons for doing it. Not only your reasons, but your emotional reasons. So when we talked about making yourself do what you set out to do, we're talking about willpower versus purpose versus vision. Willpower, you have to push yourself to do something. That's going to last for a short time. But when you have a vision, when you have purpose of even something as going to the gym, which is an important thing, it's going to pull you in that direction. So it's pushing versus pulling. An example from my life would be, I grew up, my father was a competitive bodybuilder for years, Mr. Connecticut, East Coast, all these things. So I've been around this my whole life. But once I decided to be a bodybuilder and compete, which I did for about 10 years, I had this emotional drive that by doing this, not just saying, yeah, I'd like to try a competition, but by competing and being successful at it, I'd make my family proud.
It's the motivation that will get you where you want to be.
So to me, that vision in my mind of standing up on stage, being victorious, and having them feel that elation that I felt, it pulled me through anything. Any kind of craving for junk food or skipping a day at the gym didn't happen.
And speaking of family, you have a shout out real quick.
I do. I like to say hi to my son, Devin. I promised him I said hello. So hi, buddy. I love you.
Morning, Devin. It's 8:28, and we will be right back.